The impact assessment for us is the estimation of that social and environmental impact as a return on the dollars that are invested. So let me pick apart a few of those words. The first is estimate. This is not accounting. This is a very grounded and rigorously assessed set of estimations about what that impact will be over the course of hold and into a terminal value period in the future. Secondly, it's the social or environmental impact. We follow the core principles of impact frontiers, and we look at the breadth, the depth, the value, the risk, and the longevity of impact. And we put an estimation around what that value is to society. And then lastly, we look at that as a return on the capital deployed, because we want to ensure that we're being efficient with the dollars that are being invested. In other words, efficient in driving impact. Now, we started that assessment process with a decision tool we call the impact multiple of money. That's been in operation now for about 7 years. And there we monetize that impact, which allows us to look across different sectors of impact and investment and different pathways. So for example, we can look at impact that comes from health or from students' ability to increase their net income over time, or from the avoidance of emissions and therefore the social cost of carbon that's applied. This has been in operation for 7 years. It's a technology, so to speak, that works, and we've assessed well over 700 companies at this point. As we started to get more climate companies into our pipeline, and then as we created TPG Rise Climate, we added an assessment decision tool that is very, very similar in its logic pathways, but is denominated slightly differently. And that's what we call the carbon yield. Carbon yield looks at the emissions that will be averted or removed because that company is in place above and beyond what would have happened anyway as a return on the capital deployed. So it's the same exact logic structure, the same use of third-party evidence and data, but it's denominated in terms of emissions. And as we look ahead, these are really important decision tools that are different from the more balance sheet oriented and more accounting seeming type of metrics. And they allow us to make more informed decisions as we look forward about a company.